What is good? Bobby here with Body by Bobby. Yo, new series starting. I told you I had you guys. Intermediate guys, that is. Man, I still got you, man. I'm sorry. It's coming soon. I promise I ain't forgot about you guys. Intermediate fellas, or the beginners that have transitioned into the intermediate. But you probably haven't done that quick, because let's be honest, you gotta be doing this for like 1-2 years, and then you're like an intermediate lifter. But I'm bringing content for intermediate lifters. Series is starting. This is the intro / episode 1. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion on what I think you guys should be doing if you've been lifting for 1-2 years, you know, 1-2-3 years, you know. That for me, in my opinion, that's like the beginners. The beginner stages is day 1 to 2 years, 3 years into it. All right, so guys, I gave you all the content, and don't mind me, man. I'm about to be seasoning my fish. I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. So I gave you guys the what should I say? The examples for beginners, like the full body workouts or the push-pull. I gave you examples of the push-pull, but in the beginner series, I told you guys when you chose a program, you need to do like a full body or like a push-pull split, because that's going to put on the most mass, because you're going to respond relatively quickly because you're a beginner. You know what I'm saying? Now, as you start doing lifting for years, your body's going to start to adapt to that workload, right? The body's smart, so you're going to continually push yourself. Now, in my opinion, you need to be progressively overloading or always advancing in your workouts. And here's the example I'll give you guys. So that push workout I gave you, it was like, I think it was maybe 13, 15 sets or something like that. Now, I'll give you an example of what I'm doing now. So 13 to 15 sets for me ain't gonna be shit, all right? If I'm doing 15 sets, my body is already adapted to doing that. So I have to keep pushing myself. You see what I'm saying? So now my workouts may be like 25 sets, Now, I like doing high volume. Now, you can overload multiple different ways. Now, intermediate lifters, when you choose a new program, obviously you don't stay on the same program forever, all right? Your body adapts. So you choose a new program. Not saying you don't need to do push-pull. I like doing split body training. So, like chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms, giving each body part their own day. I like training like that. Do what you like to do. But you need to overload. You need to be progressing in this scheme, right? So if you're doing that push-pull full body routine, you need to be pushing yourself past that 15 sets, maybe do 17 sets, or maybe do higher weight with the same amount of sets. I give you an example, if you're doing 225, at the end of your program for sets of like 8, right? You don't want to be continually doing that. You want to push it. Maybe we'll do 245 for 8 now. We'll aim for that. And then once you get that, let's do 275 for 8. You see what I'm saying? That's how you progressively overload. So you can still do the full body. I know people that love full body workouts. Nothing wrong with them. In my opinion, for me, I like doing split body training. It works for me. Everybody's different. You got to do what works for you guys. So if you're transitioning to that intermediate phase, if you've been lifting for a few years and you like doing full bodies, if you respond well to it, or if you like doing the push-pull split, or even if you like doing split training, or if you want to give split training a try to focus on detailing the muscle more, you can do that. Just make sure you're pushing yourself. Don't keep doing the same reps that you were doing before, or the same weight you're doing before, because your body won't have a reason to grow. You have to give your body a reason to grow, guys. It ain't gonna do it by itself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it. Give it a reason. Get in there and push yourself. So I like split training only because I can focus more on muscle groups, focus on isolating more, focus on growing that one body part, right? So, and for split training, you can also work on weaknesses. So if I have a weak point I want to work on, it'll get a whole day that I'll really focus on building that, that quality muscle. So I know you guys are on the Gain train, but we in Gainzville now. Residents of Gainzville. You in? Hey, I'm a resident right now in my house. You know what I'm saying? We over here in Gainzville. So yeah, guys, a lot of intermediate content coming. That was kind of just the gist of it. Just start to push yourself more in any program. So consistency is still key. You cannot be slacking. You don't want to be doing this for years and then fall off for a few months. You got to consistently keep training. This is a lifestyle, guys. This ain't just for the summer and then I'm gonna stop working out once I got the beach body and then oh, my gains are gone and oh man, I gotta start all over from the beginning. No, you gotta be consistent. Just like I told you in the beginner series, you have to be consistent. So stay consistent. Whatever program you have, change the program in a little bit. Still doing, you're still working the same muscle groups, whatever you're doing, but push yourself, right? Push yourself past what you're normally doing because that's what's gonna force the body to grow. You have to force the body to grow. Told you this, man. Hey, seasoning this fish, man. Try to make them gains. I told you guys. Get that protein in. But hey, real quick though. Before you leave, hit that like button. Subscribe, comment, all the above. All the above. I'll holler at you guys in the next video.